Alrighty, I wanted to show you guys and everyone watching this video the difference between spotting a real set of genuine Jabra earbuds versus a set of fake counterfeits. I unfortunately was the victim of this when I bought on eBay this set of Jabra Elite 75s. They were 60 bucks, and I figured, you know what? I had just lost my 65 Ts, which I absolutely loved. And I thought, well, I'll just move on to the next model. The active feature, which is basically just different waterproofing within the ear cups, or within the actual ear piece itself, was really a wash for me. I don't necessarily sweat or take them in water, so didn't need that. But for 60 bucks, I thought it was a great alternative to try them out and see what they were about. The moment I took them out of the box, or even before I took them out of the box, the first thing that got me was the fact that everything was in Chinese or Japanese writing. But I didn't think much of it. I thought maybe it's just a global refurbished product. After all, it says here that it's refurbished directly by Jabra and it's been professionally restored. So I thought, great, here we go. This is a good price. Instead of $180, I'll buy a set of refurbished for $60. Well, when I got them, again, they came in this two-piece box, and the first dead giveaway was this. It is sprayed on instead of debossed like those are. This has a weight in it. Try to actually make it do it. This has a weight in it that's rattling. It's loose in there. And it's also this really glossy material. The hinge too isn't really supportive. It's really hard to open it and keep it open because the first thing it wants to do is just fall closed. So that's an issue. Second thing, which I did not know until I watched another video on YouTube as to how to spot a counterfeit, was when you press the button here, you'll notice that the LED is actually inside the microphone. Whereas on a set of legitimate, genuine Jabras, they are actually inside the button. They're integrated. Well, going back to my old story here. So I bought these, they looked a bit odd, but I didn't think much of it. I thought, you know what, for $60, again, for $60, maybe that's how Jabra sends a refurbished product. They gave you a new box and it's just a cheapy box because obviously the price point of a refurbished one varies. But what got me to raise an eyebrow aside from that was when I paired these to my phone, the Jabra app would not work. It kept telling me pair a device and come back. And I kept trying and trying. I deleted the app, I reinstalled it, so on and so forth. It still didn't work. Part two was I got them to pair just through Bluetooth, but the left earbud was considerably quiet or dimmer than the right one. So that's when I reached out to the seller and thought, you know what, let's just return them for another pair. The seller obviously is being a little shady right now for obvious reasons. So I went to Best Buy today and bought a set of OEM brand spanking new Jabra Elite 75 Ts. And that's when it just became clear as day that those were counterfeits and these were legitimate ones. It comes in what I like to call a three-piece box. So you have the outer shell, which is the marketing one. Then it opens, it basically reveals this box, which, by the way, not showing the serial number, is all in English. And then this box comes out of it. Now, this charging case is wrapped with this really nice little piece of plastic telling you that you need to charge it before use. And then once you open it, notice how easy that was to open. This spring has some type of dampener in it too, so it doesn't slam, which is nice. But inside of it, there is the CE certification as well as a serial number or a model number in there. And it's got a really nice matte finished debossed logo as well for Jabra. But this little piece here, this sticker, sits on the top, so that way you have to understand that it's got all these ratings from all these different countries and certifications. Next, obviously, the color of these earbuds as well as the color of that box. If we come over here, you'll notice that's a much darker box. You can even see it all the way over there. But the other item, which may not seem so clear, is if I go ahead and take one of these and I put them next to these, you'll notice while the color is close, it ain't that close. So this is a darker, almost silver top, whereas these are more of like a silver blue. Another dead giveaway, obviously, is the box material. You have to basically get this out. It's got some random little number on the bottom of it. But they come like so. These have a nice little pull out, and they reveal the different ear tips as well as the charger. So again, careful for what you find online. This again was really tempting. It got me, but now I'm basically stuck having paid $65 for these with a seller that's not willing to work with me. And I also had to go buy a set of OEM ones. So instead of saving money, I actually ended up spending more. So just be careful and stay safe.